I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm making a tomato avocado salad. Or salsa, excuse me, not salad. Tomato avocado salsa. And I was going to do a half recipe because it called for 4 large tomatoes and I had 2 really big tomatoes. I thought, well, I'll just do a half recipe. I'm doing a whole recipe because those 2 really large tomatoes that I had, they're about yay big around. I think they're 4 large tomatoes. I really do. Because that's those 2 tomatoes.
Those things were kind of oversized.
Yeah, they were oversized. So I'm just going to do the whole recipe and call that 4 large tomatoes, even though that was 2 really big tomatoes about yay big around.
She's not going to be able to get to use the rest of them tomatoes she'd got for this.
Yeah, they went bad on me. And I only bought them earlier this week.
Well, you got to remember, they were on a sale.
Yeah, I got them on sale.
And on top of being on sale, they were at UGO. UGO getting stuff from other folks to begin with, and they're going to put it on sale. They try and get rid of them because they fix to go bad.
Well, they looked good when I got them. And by the time I got ready to use them today, 2 of them were bad. Those 2 were still good, so I got that done. So let me call off the ingredients to the recipe. And it calls for 4 large tomatoes, seeded and diced. So what I did is I cut these in half, took all the seeds out of them, and then sliced them up and chopped them up to dice them, okay? It calls for 1/4 of a cup of finely minced onion, which I have right here. 2 garlic cloves crushed. I crushed them and I just went ahead and chopped them up. 2 teaspoons of jalapeno chopped. Now, there was about, I want to say about 1/4 of a jalapeno pepper. Then it calls for 3 tablespoons of cilantro leaves chopped. Now, I didn't say nothing about the cilantro stems. I just pulled the leaves off and chopped the leaves, okay? That's 3 tablespoons. The juice of 1 lime. And I put, usually I can get close to 1/4 of a cup. So I usually get about 3 tablespoons of lime juice out of a lime. So that's about what I've got here is about 3 tablespoons of lime juice. 2 avocados, pitted and sliced, or diced, I'm sorry.
They look whole to me.
Well, I'm fixing to do that. I don't cut those until you're ready to use them. It calls for 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. I do not use olive oil. I've got 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. If you want to use olive oil, grapeseed oil, whatever, that's up to you. You do you. And it calls for salt and pepper to taste. Now this says to, goes into it, seed and dice the tomatoes. And said there's no need to peel them. Combine the tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and put them in this bowl here. I'm glad I got that big bowl instead of that small bowl.
Right. You could have used one made a half recipe and everything. That's going to be a lot right there.
Well, we're going to have that other later, and I figure we can kind of eat it on the side or eat it with it.
Folks, I don't have no idea what she's talking about that other.
Combine tomatoes with the minced onion. And the garlic. Okay. Now I'm going to combine that, so I'm stirring all that together. It says, now add the chopped jalapeno. You piggy that one. And the fresh cilantro leaves and the lime juice. Y'all, I love cilantro. It's just got such a great flavor. Now we're going to add the lime juice. Mix that up. Now, I like salsa and I like pico de gallo and things like that. And I can probably sit and eat this right here with some chips, or I've got tostadas over here because I'm going to use them in another recipe. Oh, man, that's even smelling good already. All right. It says, now pit and dice the avocado. Then add olive oil and gently toss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pit and dice these and add them to my tomatoes, and then I'll add the olive oil and salt and pepper. Now, if y'all have never cut up the avocado, and I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that haven't, I just take my knife and just go around in a circle. And you have to be really careful when you're getting the pit out of these avocados. More people, well, I cut it at an angle. More people cut themselves getting avocado pits out of avocados than they doing anything else in the kitchen. Now, what I was taught is you whack it hard, twist it, and lift it. Okay? And getting it off is the hard part. There we go. Now, just take your knife. Put that right there. And you can just, I'm just going to cut. Leave that down. I'm not holding it in my hand because those knives can go through these avocado peels really quickly. What you do, you just kind of dice it up while it's in the peel there. And you
it gets dicey from here, folks.
Yep. And you just take your spoon and you scoop it out. And same with this. It's a little right there. And it's right throughout except for right in there. And it's a little on the harder side, which that's fine. This thing's still right. That's why I didn't want to hold it, because if I have to cut hard, this will go through that peel. And I don't want to cut hand. I prefer no nicks and cuts when possible.
Usually helps that way.
It does.
Makes for a better day.
It does on my part. Okay, we got that one done. Now to do this one. Now, I may not be doing this the right way, but this is the way I've always done it. This is the way I've seen it done with others doing it.
It's like anything else. There's probably as many different ways to do it as there are people in the world.
Yep. Well, y'all, I just whacked that off there. See, that's how easy you can do that. I'm just going to dice that up. That's why you don't want to hold it in your hand when you're cutting or whacking, because the knife can go through.
Especially when you got somebody keeping them sharp for you.
Yeah. Okay.
I try to keep them sharp.
Now, if you don't like avocado, or if you've never tried avocado, I highly suggest you try it if you've never tried it. But if you tried it and don't like it, well, you know, I can't really say nothing to you about that, because there was a lot of years I didn't like avocado. And then I tried guacamole.
And it was on like donkey kong.
I found out that avocado was the main ingredient in guacamole.
And it was on like donkey kong.
Yes, it was. I still don't like artichokes, but I like asparagus and I like avocado.
You're apt to come across something someday make you like artichoke.
Highly doubtful.
I said apt. I didn't say you would. I just said apt to.
Now, I have eaten artichoke dips and stuff like that. I just spinach artichoke dip. I have eaten it. Don't mean I'm overly fond of it, but that's what was offered. And when you're hungry, you'll eat whatever's put before you pretty much, if you're smart. Let me grab me a towel and wipe my hand here. All right. Now I'm going to stir this right here in a little bit. It says to add the oil. That's 1/4 cup of oil. Salt and pepper to taste. There's some pepper. I like pepper, y'all. I'll probably sneeze in here in a minute, but
It's kind of like spinach dip. I had somebody introduce me to spinach dip here years ago. But now what they like to do, they like to get that refrigerated or frozen kind out of from the store. Folks, I was not impressed. I did not like it. I thought it was gross. And then Alyne and Bootsy introduced me to spinach dip.
homemade spinach dip, y'all.
There is a difference.
Yes, there is. All right. Let Piggy get my stuff here out of the way. He's getting slack on the job over here.
Well, I'm trying to get caught up.
Y'all, that's what my tomato avocado salsa looks like. I'm going to grab me a little plate here. We're going to go with the black plate today. We ain't got the green ones clean.
You have to be careful with my coffee. I think there's a little bit of that avocado got in there.
And y'all, these are tostadas. They're corn cooked tostadas. And next month I plan on doing a video. Well, it can't be next month. But anyway, in May, I plan on doing a video on tostadas my way. But I got these for another recipe. And since I have them, I'm going to use them for my salsa here. And I love tostadas. They are good. I'm going to fix me up one, fix Piggy up one.
Y'all, we had time finding those, and we finally found them in that Mexican grocery store we went to.
Yeah, we went to Delray Farms to find some ingredients that we needed for a recipe I'm doing.
We looked for them things at every store we go to. Couldn't find them.
Yeah. So we've got these, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put a little bit of this salsa on each of these tostadas.
That Delray Farm sure had them.
They had a lot of nice stuff. And Piggy and I will be going back there. We were very impressed, especially with their meat selections and things like that. They have things that I have not seen in other stores and gave me ideas for more signature dishes.
Mexican cheeses, too.
Yeah. All right. I'll let Piggy grab me a picator when he gets his hands dried. And
Well, I might click you a picture. I don't know if I can grab it or not. It'd be kind of hard to do. One of these days I'll figure out where that hand comes from.
out of the mist. Well, there ain't no mist there, so it just had to be.
I thought that was into the mist. She does pretty good finding stuff.
Well, it's not so much finding stuff. She talks about missing persons cases.
Well,
And in case y'all don't know who we're talking about Lindsay at Into the Mist.
how'd you like how I did that segue into that?
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to set that off to the side, and I'm going to take one of these and eat it, and then I'll give that to Piggy to eat here in just a minute. But we're going to try this.
You might have both of them. Piggy still stuffed from breakfast and last night.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
She happy, people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I go to a restaurant when you can make it yourself.
I like. Mm. That's good stuff. Oh, yeah. That's a meal right there on its own, yeah. Good thing about the salsa, you can have it with other dishes. You can have it with chips.
Slide over here. Let me get at least a bite of that one.
Piggy's going to take a bite. And
Sure.
salsa can be made many different ways, but I love this combination.
Make sure I get some avocado over
Well,
there.
yeah, I got to have the avocado and the tomato and the cilantro and the onion. Is that good? Piggy approved, y'all.
That is good.
Got a really good flavor. Easy and simple to make. So you saw how quick and simple. The main thing is cutting everything up and getting it prepped. Mixing it together. no problem. So I just want to thank y'all very much for watching the video. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye. Bye, y'all.
Where about